welcome back. We're here to discuss Sunderland's business in the summer window. Barney, what have you made? It's been a busy summer. What have you made of it?
Has been another busy one for us. I think it's been a bit more solid this time around with Gus Poyet in charge. Obviously, Di Canio last summer, we didn't really know how long it was going to last. He didn't last long in the end, so Poyet had to do it with Di Canio's players for the first half until January. I think it will help him to have his own players in now. They've made a few good signings. Jordi Gomez, Vicky Alvarez, both very good signings, I think. And on the whole, I think they've had a good one, yeah.
Pascal, two players you know well, obviously you saw them last season, Will Buckley and, as Barney mentions, Gomez.
Yeah, I think they're both solid players. I mean, I'm surprised Buckley how much they paid for him, but he came in on his debut against Man U and he looked really impressive on the right wing, and if he can keep up that sort of form, that could be a real good signing for them. I mean, Jordi Gomez, I'm surprised he hasn't played as much so far, actually. I mean, famous for being good at set pieces, free kicks and penalties, and I think he's a good player to have in your squad. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts breaking into the first team.
And Bonnie, about outgoings, I mean, there hasn't been too many sort of massive outgoings, you know, but lots of Jack Colback's gone, Bardsley, etc. Have you made of that?
Colback's quite an interesting one. Obviously, they sold him to Newcastle. They weren't happy about selling him to Newcastle. You know, he's been called up to England since, whether that's deserved, I'm not sure. But, you know, they might be a bit short in midfield. They got rid of Gardner as well. But Catamol's played very well this season. They've got a lot of players to make up for them, I think.
Let's go. What about up front? You know, obviously they've kept Stephen Fletcher, Connor Wickham. You know, two players that obviously Fletcher's had his injury problems, and Wickham had a good end to last season. Managed to keep those positive.
Yeah, I mean, last season I think they barely played together, but so far this season they've sort of been used as a twosome up front. And if they can both sort of stay injury free and start finding their feet, they're definitely going to score goals. I mean, they sort of offer different things. Fletcher's a bit more intricate, Wickham very powerful, but they're both good in the air, both big players as well, so they're not going to get overrun at all. And I think that could be a bit of a deadly duo.
Jack Rodwell as well, good signing.
Yeah, he's great. So we haven't mentioned him yet, actually. Yeah, from City. I mean, obviously, sort of his career stalled when he moved to City. Never really got the chance there, but he's already scored against Man U. That was a great header, and I think it's a really good move for him to sort of rediscover himself, and he'll be playing a lot more football now.
So, what would you give them out of 10 for their overall window?
I think overall, they've done well. I mean, 7 out of 10 for me. There's no sort of players, real game changers for them, but they've done well to keep some important players, and like I say, signings like Rodwell, Alvarez, they should definitely improve them.
Barney,
yeah, I think we'll only really see how good it is as the season progresses. Quite an interesting one. Yeah. For me, they're between a 6 and 7, but yeah, I'll probably give them benefit of the doubt and go for 7.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Obviously, they struggled, didn't they, last season? They had to go on that amazing run to keep in the league. I don't think they'll be anywhere near that last season. They've made some good signings. So we're all going 7 out of 10.